Imagine this. It's 2008. The world is on fire, banks are crumbling, jobs vanishing like smoke, and in the middle of it all, one ordinary man loses everything: his home, his savings, his dreams. But what if I told you, from those ashes, he silently built a $200 million empire? No fame, no spotlight, just pure, invisible revenge. This is the untold story of the Ghost Millionaire. Stick around, because by the end, you'll know his secrets and maybe steal one for yourself. Let's rewind to 2007. Our guy, let's call him Alex for now, though his real name is buried deeper than his fortune, was just like you or me. 34 years old, living in sunny Florida, a mid-level accountant at a local firm, pulling in $65,000 a year. He had it all: a cozy 3-bedroom house with a white picket fence, a loving wife named Sarah, and 2 kids under 10. Weekends meant barbecues, little league games, and dreaming about that early retirement. But the housing bubble was inflating, and Alex, like millions, bought into the hype. He refinanced his home, took out a second mortgage for investments. Little did he know, the storm was brewing. By early 2008, cracks started showing. Gas prices skyrocketed to $4 a gallon. Alex's firm began laying off staff. Rumors of subprime mortgages going bad. He ignored it at first. It's just a dip, he'd tell Sarah over dinner. But then Lehman Brothers collapsed on September 15, 2008. The Dow plunged 500 points in a day. Alex watched his 401k evaporate down 40% overnight. His boss called him in. "Sorry, Alex, we're downsizing. No severance, just a cardboard box and a pat on the back." That night, he came home to a foreclosure notice on the door. The bank wanted their money now. Sarah was in tears. "How do we tell the kids?" she whispered. Alex felt like the ground was swallowing him whole. Rock bottom hit hard. The family moved into Sarah's parents' basement. Humiliating. Alex applied to 50 jobs. Crickets. Food stamps became their lifeline. One rainy night, alone in the garage, Alex broke down. Tears streaming, he punched the wall. "Why me?" he screamed silently. But in that darkness, a spark ignited. He remembered his grandpa's words. "When everyone's selling in panic, that's when you buy." Alex had $800 left, borrowed from a friend. He scoured Craigslist, pawn shops. People were desperate. Yachts for pennies, cars dirt cheap. His first flip, a beat-up boat bought for $5,000, cleaned and sold for $15,000 in 2 weeks. Profit, $8,000 after costs. It wasn't much, but it was hope. "This is my way out," he thought. Little did he know, this was the birth of his empire. Emboldened, Alex dove deeper. He studied the crisis obsessively. Books on Warren Buffett. Real estate crashes. Rule number 1. Buy low, sell high, but stay invisible. No social media, no bragging. By mid-2009, as the market bottomed, he flipped 3 more boats and 2 RVs, netting $47,000 total. Sarah saw the change. "You're different now," she said. With that cash, he targeted storage units, abandoned ones auctioned off cheap. First one, $200 bid. Inside, antique furniture worth $10,000. Flip after flip. His stash grew to $100,000 by 2010, but he didn't splurge. No new car, no vacations. Everything reinvested. Ghost mode, he called it. Friends thought he was still broke. Meanwhile, he was plotting his next big move. Bank-owned properties. 2011, the housing market was a graveyard. Foreclosed homes everywhere. Prices slashed 50%. Alex started a cleaning service, but it was a front. He'd bid on Bank Rio's real estate owned, clean them cheap, then flip or rent. First property, a fixer-upper in Tampa for $40,000, worth $120,000 pre-crash. He renovated with hired help, stayed anonymous as the owner. Sold for $85,000. Profit, $30,000. Then another, and another. By 2012, he had 3 silent businesses: flipping, rentals, and even buying failed small shops like a laundromat for $20,000. Turned profitable in months. Revenue hit $250,000 that year. Sarah quit her job. They bought a modest home cash. But Alex's rule: No one knows our story. Why? Paranoia from the crash. Visibility brings vultures, he'd say. By 2015, Alex's net worth crossed $5 million, all off the radar. But the real explosion came with the 2020 pandemic. Another crash, another opportunity. He had millions in cash ready. What did he do next? Bought hundreds of properties when everyone panicked. That's when his empire hit $200 million. But how? And what are his 5 unbreakable rules that you can copy today? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Part 2 drops tomorrow with the full rise, the secrets, and how you can become a ghost millionaire in 2025. Fast forward to early 2020. The world shuts down, streets empty, businesses collapsing, fear everywhere. But while millions panicked, Alex saw something else, patterns. The same patterns he witnessed in 2008. Prices falling, people desperate, markets confused, and he whispered to himself, "Not again. This time I'm ready." With $5 million in silent cash reserves, he prepared for the biggest play of his life. While people hoarded toilet paper, Alex hoarded assets. Real estate prices dipped 30-50 in panic. Airbnb owners were bleeding money. Hotels begged for buyers. He bought everything he could: small hotels, rental duplexes, failed Airbnbs, even empty commercial lots. Each deal was quiet. No agents, no headlines, just private sellers desperate for cash. By the end of 2020, he had acquired 117 properties, all under shell companies. He never visited them in person, anonymous, hidden, visible. That's how the empire started expanding, not loudly, but silently, like smoke filling a room. 2021 brought the boom. Stimulus checks, low interest rates. Everyone wanted real estate again, while the world shouted, "Buy, buy, buy." Alex whispered, "Sell." He sold 40 properties in 6 months. Average profit? $120,000 each. Total profit? $4.8 million. And the ones he didn't sell, he rented them long-term tenants paying mortgages for him. His cash flow hit $600,000 per month. Sarah looked at him one night and said, "How did we get here?" Alex replied quietly, "By doing the opposite of scared people." In 2022, Alex targeted something bigger: small businesses, car washes, laundromats, old strip mall stores nobody wanted. He bought 22 of them across Florida and Georgia. His mantra: if a business survived the pandemic, it will survive anything. He automated everything: cameras, digital, payments, managers. No one knew the real owner. Employees called him the ghost boss, but his profits? Real. Very real. By the end of 2022, his net worth hit $70 million. The man who once lived in a basement now controlled more than some city mayors. Then came 2023, the year everything multiplied. AI boom, new investors, travel returned, property values skyrocketed. Alex's 117 properties? Now worth triple. His small hotels saw bookings explode. His laundromats went 24/7. Every penny he once saved now returned 100-fold. By late 2023, after 15 years in the shadows, Alex's silent empire crossed $200 million. A man with no Instagram, no LinkedIn, no interviews, no flexing, just quiet moves, loud results. Sometimes the most powerful people are the ones nobody sees. Alex never wrote a book, never made a course, never went on camera, but he had 5 rules that built his empire quietly. And if you follow even one of them, your life can change. Rule 1. When people panic, you prepare. Buy during fear, not hype. Rule 2. Money loves silence. Don't brag, don't post, don't flex. Rule 3. Own things that survive storms. Homes, utilities, laundromats, storage units. Rule 4. Cash is power, not comfort. Save aggressively, opportunities don't wait. Rule 5. Reinvest until rich. Spend after. Compounding is the silent killer of poverty. Alex was never trying to be rich. He was trying to never be helpless again. He said, "The world broke me once, and that was enough." His story isn't about money, it's about revenge, rebirth, and rebuilding in silence. And if one man can rise from a basement to $200 million, what's stopping you from starting your first $200 today? Ghosts don't need applause, they just need a plan. If Alex's fall and rise inspired you, tell me one thing. What's the first thing you will build in silence? Comment below. And if you want more real stories like this, hit subscribe. Your rise might start today, silently.